Hi guys, hello, it's Darlene from Talkator. Happy Monday, happy Labor Day. It's Labor Day. It's a holiday. I just want to stick with my schedule. Sometimes on holidays I'll do my little live in the afternoon, but I have a full day of work today. Yeah, I don't have to work my regular job, but I need to pull orders, get everything ready because mail doesn't go today, but tomorrow I want to have all of my orders out there waiting for postman. How is everybody? How was your weekend? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have today off as well. Some of you may have to work, but we're going to make the cutest little scarecrow. So I'm focusing on some fall things right now. I need to do more for my craft show, and it's fall. So, hey guys, let's do a few fall things. We'll throw in some Christmas here and there, and we'll go back and forth between painted to Talkator to inking. I need to make another t-shirt at some point. I don't have enough t-shirts, right? So the one I have on is one of our Talkator sayings. It says, "Light knows no boundaries or no borders. Shine on," and it has a little globe, little world like globe there. So how is everybody? Just say hi if you're out there watching. Say hello. And if you're coming back and watching a replay, just put hashtag replay. Let me see. Are you guys out there? How is everybody? Let me share this over to my VIP. It does not show that I'm live on my phone, but I see I'm live there. There we are. Sometimes it takes a minute, even on my own phone, for me to see that I'm live. Is that crazy? Facebook can just be that way. It can. All right, so got that shared over. I can see, yeah, on my thing, it is actually just frozen. It's so weird. There we go. There we go. All right, good morning, guys. How are you? We may not have a ton of people on. They may sleep in. Who knows? I would sleep in if I could. Well, I just have so much to do, so no sleeping in. Cutest little scarecrows. Got some pumpkins. It's going to go on a stand. We're going to use our jean technique. So some of you haven't seen that before. So this is our blue jeans. We're going to use our blue jean technique on his cute little overalls. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So there's different ways you can use dry brushing to get a jean technique. We're gonna use an actual blue jeans. So it's been a long time since we did that. So yeah, if you haven't seen that done, you're gonna see something new today. But this is going to stand. It's a little scarecrow with a crow. And then he has a pumpkin on each side. It's going to stand in this little stand right here. And he's pretty big. He's pretty big. He takes a full sheet of wood that goes in the laser. So yeah, he has a lot of pieces. To him. Let me see who's here. Good morning. Hi Betty. Hi Nana. How are you? Hi Sandy. Happy Labor Day. Hi Tina. Good morning. Hi Lori. Thanks for sprinkling, Tina. Hi Karen West. Hello Diane. Hi Sarah, my friend. Good morning, Cheryl. Hi, Janine. It is a super cute project, Cheryl. So excited. I love stuff like this. I could paint this all day long. And this is what will sell at my craft show. So I'm focusing on things that I know will sell. Okay. So I need things for shelves. This is a little shelf sitter type thing. I'm going to need signs. I need to make 12 of these. The show that is coming up this weekend, it's one of my big shows. So we actually are not doing my biggest show of the year. She could not get a date, our show at Del Mar Fairgrounds. The fairgrounds would not give her a date this year. That just didn't work out. So we're not doing that show. So we have to make up for that. We have to make up for that at all these other shows, right? So this will be a big show, and then my Thanksgiving weekend show is like a huge blowout last minute. So I'll be painting like crazy. I'm going to be painting a lot at night, every night. All right. Hi Cynthia. Hi Marcia. How are you? Good morning. Hi Melissa. Thanks for sprinkling, Cynthia. Cheryl, heading out to help mom with chores. We'll watch the replay. Awesome. Give your mama a hug. She is so lucky to have you, Cheryl. Not everybody has helpers like you. So that is so sweet of you. All right, guys, let's get started with this. This is going to be so much fun. Let me put you down to the project. Let me put myself in the corner, and we will get going with this. There we go. All right, it's behaving. So this is our cute little Scarecrow. He has multiple layers. He has a little crow. So we're going to be painting everything, and we'll paint the base. The base is 2 layers. So one of them is smaller. Okay. So the reason it's smaller is because a larger size wouldn't fit on the sheet of wood. I would have had to use a second piece. So that's why it's smaller. And you know what? Sometimes you just do that because I don't want to have to go to a second piece of wood with that. Let's see if we can fit everything on here. There's different layers. Here's his feet. Okay, so there's the shoes. There's a little spacer underneath that doesn't get painted. Okay, so our crow is going to be black. The shoes, are the shoes black? No, the shoes are brown. Crow is black. There's his wing. Okay, so we have our pumpkins. We might need a second board. I'm just thinking maybe I can fit all this on one board, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. There's the pumpkins. Scooch this over. We might need 2 boards, but that's okay. We'll do 2 small boards is what we'll do. These are the little leaves on the pumpkin. So those are leaves on the pumpkin that are green, and then there's leaves that have fallen from trees that are right there. And then these are his hands. Okay, so he has little hands, and they'll go out like that. So his hands are going to be like like gloves, okay? So like buttermilk, a heart, and then here's the flower in the center, and the leaves for the flower. We're just going to be going back and forth on colors. Let's just fit on what we can. Okay, so the hat, I did do scoring on his face for you. I did create that myself. This is his little neckerchief, okay? And then, oh yeah, so almost everything will fit. There's this blue jeans, and here's little buttons that go right in there. I made it so that they go inside the hole. And then look at all the scoring I did for you guys. I created all that scoring on there for you because there wasn't any. So these pieces, I just need to put these pieces on a second board, which I am sure I have one. Yeah. Oh, I actually have a bigger board. Yeah, I could have used a bigger board. It's okay. It's all right. Let's get a little board. and things are all stuck to this. Oh my gosh, there's so much that is stuck to this board. Yeah. All right, so we have our base, and we have our cute little guy here. Let's see if we can fit all this. All right. So, and I might just pull this off to do the face. So here we're going to have multiple colors. It's crazy because you know what I did? The heart part, you're not going to be able to see that because this is over the top of that. Okay, but you're going to know where to paint. So the shirt is going to be here, and then we're going to paint the face. It has a little neckerchief, and then the hat part. So let's do this. Let's do this first. So let's do the base, and let's do this little guy first. So, hi Tony, how are you? Hi Terry. A storm is moving through. Oh, affecting the internet. Oh gosh. Hopefully it works okay for you. Ours is going okay this morning so far. Hi Bridget. How are you? Okay, so the base part, I want the base part to just be green. So we're going to choose our green, and I did find a little palette just in case I need that. Holly green. My other ones are packed. I took a whole bunch to my craft show. And they're in my truck. I didn't unpack everything. So my truck is in my front, across my driveway, because hubby wasn't here to unhook it. So to unhook the trailer from my truck, and I don't need to go anywhere. Honestly, if I need to go somewhere, I have his little car and I have his truck. So I told him, I said, it's not a big deal. Sometimes we'll have my son come and unhook the trailer for me, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to stay hooked up, and it's not hurting anybody. It's just across my driveway, which I don't know if that's legal or not, but you know what? It is what it is. If I have to move it, I will. I don't think anybody's going to say anything. So if they do, you know what, whatever. I'll be moving it on Thursday. I'll be going and setting up my next craft show, and then I'll be bringing it back and parking it in exactly the same spot, because then I tear down on Saturday, and then hubby doesn't get home till Sunday. So you know what? It's going to just be there. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? Because I don't have anybody to help me with that. Hi, Karen Ross. How are you? I don't think I'm going to do my glue gun. I think I'm just going to do regular glue. Okay, so let's do his hat. I was trying to decide what color I should do his hat. I think that I want to do it. Let's see. I'm thinking I actually want to do it not honey brown. I'm looking for a color over here. I may want to do it like a burlap. There we go. Burlap. That's the color I want to do, is burlap. And then I need to get a face color too. I didn't get a face color. So, you know, I just picked colors out and I was like, oh, I think I got everything. I'll just work through it. At least my paint is just right there. So burlap for this part of the hat. I'm just doing the top part. So the bottom part, this piece up here, this piece right here is going to be on top of the hat. So let's do that. So that's the other part of the hat. So burlap, a lot of times I just need one coat of paint. So I'm just going to go with that for right now. So burlap, and then let me get a face color. And then the only thing else on here we have to do is the red for his little shirt. So we're going to do his shirt. How about alizarin crimson? That's a good red. That's a good deep red. I like it because it's a fall red. So let me do that, and then I'll grab, and it doesn't matter if I do right here because that's going to be covered by the overalls. Okay, so the overalls are going to go on this. I actually put the heart scoring on the wrong thing. I should have put that on the overalls. So I'll fix that for you guys. I'll fix that for the file. I'm not sure if I like this maybe I want to have more of a red. Okay, so let's put a coat of this, and then we're going to put red. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I want red. Okay, so this is more of a deep burgundy. I'm going to go over it with a red. I'll just pick a red. Maybe we'll dry it. Let's dry it and see. Let's dry this and see what we got. Okay, so maybe not. Let me dry it. I like it, but it might not be the color that I actually want. I'm going to change my mind. Oh, the craft show was really, really good. So I actually did get a total from my craft show from my friend yesterday, and I did twice as much as normal. So I don't really want to put the amount out there, but it was really good. So I know some people, I mean, I'm gonna just say it was very good. A very, very good show. So I'm really happy with it. I am happy with it. Let me see. I'm looking for a better red for me than that. Not deep burgundy. Maybe I just want red over it. Maybe just red. Okay, so I don't have any great reds. Primary red. Let's do primary red. Okay, and I need a face color. So let's just get our regular face color. Let's just put this over it because I think over the top of it will look good. So primary red over the top of it. Hi Lori, how are you? Good morning. Hi Karen Ross. Yeah, the craft show. Oopsie, I didn't shake it. Of course, it is Monday after all, right? So that's all the oil when you don't shake your paint. Yes, I did twice as good as normal. I knew that I did really good because I had a lot of empty boxes, and I took extra stuff every day. And I had empty boxes in my trailer too. So I had about 6 empty boxes plus just taking stuff in that I just carried in that wasn't even in boxes. Okay, so that is primary red. And I'm just going to use the same brush and just go over it. I think that's the color. It'll end up being the color that I want. So this next show always does well for me. It's, it'll do good for chocolate tour stuff and for my finished goods. So that's pretty exciting. So, and then I think I'm so torn because I was asked by my friend if I would do her October show that I've always done. It's so hard because it's hard on my body. It is super hard on my body to do that show. It's out on the front porch, and the weather can be brutal. I probably wouldn't do any of my chocolate tour stuff. I would just do finished goods because it's too hard for me to sit there. I'm getting too old for that, guys. Okay, this is Coral Cloud. That is the wrong face color. That is not the right face color. I want something that, let's see. Why can't I find it? Why can't I probably took it to the craft show. Oh, there we go. There we go. Warm beige. There you are. There you are. It's hard for me to do it. So, I mean, I told her, I said, it's really hard on my body. My legs just kill me, guys. I have arthritis in my knees, and particularly just in the one knee, but my legs just kill me sitting out in the cold and the heat and up and down the stairs. So we kind of decided if I do it, then I'm not going to do chocolate tour at all, because if with the chocolate tour I have to be with my product. With the other stuff, it can just be out there on the patio and I don't have to babysit it. Okay, I should be turning this upside down to do a long hair. This is the face. There is a scarf there, so if it goes over the edge, it doesn't matter because the scarf is going to be right there. Okay, let me smooth all that out. And I got too much, so let's put some of it back. So this one actually says flesh tone. This is an older jar. This is probably 4 or 5 years old. Warm beige is generally my color for the face. They do not make flesh tone anymore because, I suppose because people said, hey, you can't make flesh tone, let's sue you. Because not all of everybody's color of flesh is that color. So now they just have different colors. Warm beige, whatever, medium beige, I don't know. So anyways, this one is called flesh tone. So it's older, like 5 or 6 years old. All right, there we go. We can set this to the side. Okay, so I had gone over that. I used primary red over the deep burgundy, over alizarin crimson because it just wasn't the right red. Burlap, evergreen. Okay, next. So let's do this. Remember when we do the blue jean technique, we have to do a base coat underneath. So you do a base coat underneath and then you do the blue, and while it's wet, you go back and you put the piece of the blue jean on. So let's get a base color. Our base color is going to be our light buttermilk. So what else is going to be light buttermilk? Oh, the little gloves. So we'll do his little overalls. This is going to be so cute. I'm so excited to see this done because I haven't seen one done up yet. I've just seen the cutouts, and I haven't seen a physical one of these done yet, one done painted. So I'm really excited, and it is going to be adorable. And like I said, I need 12 of them. Okay, gloves. Your ceramic paints went from flesh tone to salmon. Yes, exactly. So, yep. Somebody sued. Somebody got their feelings hurt. And it's okay. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying it happened. That's all I'm saying. All right. So, I just feel that some people just want to whine and complain about anything, honestly. So there you go. All right. The heart, we're going to do our heart in our red. This is just our primary red. And then let's do our sunflower in, let's use deep ochre. All right, deep ochre for our little sunflower or flower, whatever you want to. I think it's a sunflower because isn't that what is on Scarecrows? Pretty much sunflowers. All right, this is the center of the sunflower, which is brown. Right, so we're just gonna kind of work down. We'll just do that. Milk chocolate is the color of the center. Let's see if I can just get a little drop. And what else is milk chocolate on here? Oh, the shoes. So the shoes are going to be brown also. So milk chocolate for the shoes. Okay. And I might need more brushes. I put a bunch of brushes out, but guys, there's a lot of colors. There's a lot of colors on here. She's our brown. All right. I could just paint all day. Today I can't though, because everybody that has paid for their transfers, they're going out tomorrow. So I have a goal to get all of that done. Okay, green. My leaves are green. Where's my green one? Okay, so my leaves up here are green. Okay, so those are green. And then these are green also. So these are on the pumpkins. This is the leaves for my little sunflower right here. And then this is the little leaves off the pumpkin. Okay, so those are off the pumpkin. All right, so next, these are leaves that have fallen from the trees. So one is going to be yellowish, and then we're going to get out our orange. We're going to get out an orange color. So hi, Billy. How are you? Happy Labor Day. Hi, Darlene. You guys, make sure that you're sprinkling. I'm going to give away one of these kits, but I'm going to let it go all day. Okay, so yesterday I gave away kits during. I'm going to let this go all day, and I'll pick somebody tonight. So make sure that you're sprinkling. Make sure that you're commenting. That was Spice Pumpkin. Let's do our pumpkins with Spice Pumpkin. I just love stuff like this. Oh, and the nose. Okay, so the nose, you know what? I think the nose should be orange. Yeah, let's do the nose orange. So this leaves the color. We're going to add some other color to our leaves because those leaves are going to be on the pumpkin. So the leaves are going to be multiple colors. The buttons, let's see. What color should I do as buttons? What do you think? Maybe I should do the buttons red. I think red would be a cute color for the buttons. And they would stand out from the little overalls. Let's see. This is going to be light buttermilk, and we're going to do stripes on his neckerchief. So let's do that. Let's get our light buttermilk. We'll do some green stripes on there. His overalls are going to be blue. Okay, let's do red for the buttons. So this is our primary red. And then black for our crow. We're getting ready to do this. Black for the buttons. Oh, I can do, is that, okay, I can do the buttons black. I already did it red, but black buttons would be cute. I can go back over it. Let's tap it with this. Black buttons would be really cute. Tony, spending time with family today. Awesome. That is cool. I'm spending time with my orders. My goal is to get all of you guys' orders out. I'm not taking a day off because I have the craft show. I get really far behind when craft shows come up, and I'm taking a day off from my bookkeeping because I don't have a ton right now. They slowed down a little bit, so that's a good thing for me. I'm grateful that they slowed down during craft season. Hey, I'll take it. Okay, black for the buttons. All right, and then we're going to let's do our little blue jean thing. So let's dry this really quickly. Oh, let's see. I missed the top of that. Yeah, I just need to do a bunch of trays of all these. And do a bunch of them different. Maybe a little sign with it. Okay, let's try this. Let's try some of these so I can do details. I missed a little corner of some of these, so I have to go back and fix the corners. I have to do the stripes on the neckerchief. There's a lot of shading to do. Let me just fix this. I missed the corner right there. That's my crow. Okay, and then the corner of this. Go over our brown again. There we go. Okay, so let's do our blue jeans. Okay, you would do yellow or gold. Black will be too dark. We'll look and see if it's too dark because this is going to be light blue jeans. So the blue jeans are going to be a light color. So let's see how it looks. I can always paint it again. I can always flip them over. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so our blue jeans. I'm going to put it right here and do it because the fact that I have to do it really quickly. You have to put the pattern on while it's wet. So I'm going to paint it with the blue jean color. So this is a different brand. This is Ceram Coat. Okay, Delta Ceram Coat, and it's called Blue Jean. I'm going to paint it quickly, and I'm going to take a piece of blue jeans, and I'm going to lay it down on it, and it's going to put that texture of the blue jean. I need to get some of my husband's old blue jeans as he as he rips them. Sometimes, you know, they get holes in them. Men are funny. They wear their jeans till they're just holy moly. Just okay, so remember, you have to put the pattern down while this is wet. Okay, so this is a different technique. We've done it before. We're doing it again. I'm going to quickly put my paint on here. And this paint was from Janine. So I haven't been able to find it here. It's usually at Hobby Lobby, anywhere that carries that. Okay, so I'm going to lay it down. I kind of want to get some of that pocket on there. I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to rub and get the design on there. And then I'm going to peel it off and we'll see what we got. Look at that. That is really cool. And then if you want to put more design on there, just go back over it like that. How fun, guys. I love this. Okay, so now it looks like a blue jean. So some of you are newer, so you haven't seen me do that. There's your blue jean effect. Now it looks like blue jeans, okay? And then we'll just lay it there and we'll dry it. Let me wash my little area here. I think the black is going to look just fine. Okay, so you can use these several times. It really didn't hurt anything. I'm going to tap right at the top because the top part has like some paint. Okay, and maybe right here. There we go. Okay. All right, so isn't that cute? That is super duper cute. Let me clean up my little mess right here. I'm going to grab a Clorox wipe and wipe my little mess up because, you know, I can't craft without being messy. I need to put a new surface on this or scrub it or something. I need to scrub this really good. Get all my paint off. I know, I love the technique. It's so cute. Super cute. All right, so we need to do details on things. So some of these have details, like there's stripes on the neckerchief. There's green stripes. So let me get out a brush for that. Where is a brush? I need a little liner brush. Do I have one? I probably don't have one in here. What am I gonna use? You know what? I'll just use this and we'll just do, so we're gonna do green stripes on here. We're gonna end up doing, we have to do our brown on, we're gonna need a couple of smaller brushes. Okay, so we need a little bit of brown for our stems, on our pumpkins. We're going to do different colors on our leaves. There's not a lot more detail. We got to do our beak on our little crow. So let's do this. Let's get our stems. Sometimes we have to do 2 coats because it doesn't want to cover. So let's get our first light coat so that it will dry while we're doing the other stuff. Okay, so there's our stems. And there is going to be the little green leaf up there. And we're going to ink things. So things are going to have ink all over it. I think these are going to show up. So that black is going to show up on there. I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so we're going to do stripes on here. I really need a liner brush. Do I not have a liner brush in here? Do I not have one for real? Seriously. That's really crazy that I don't have a tiny brush. That one's a little bit smaller. Okay, so we'll go with this one. We'll just kind of go sideways. Okay, I need to do stripes. We're gonna use we want a green plaid kind of for the stripes. So let me push this up. I could use my little buffalo plaid, but it's kind of big for this. Let's tape this down and I'm going to end up moving it. So I'm just going to kind of do a plaid stripe at a diagonal. Okay, so let me see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to go with a little angle brush. I really need to have a liner brush. I'm just going to do some stripes. Okay. Did you hear my stomach growl? I should not be hungry. I made a big meatloaf last night. And guys, I do this weird meatloaf because it's just me eating it. My hubby won't eat it and he's not here this time. So I do comfort food for myself sometimes, and I did my DoorDash. Already had the hamburger, but I needed pickles to put in it. Some people put pickles on their hamburger. I put pickles in my meatloaf. Okay, so, and I add my ketchup already in my meatloaf, and I add my cheese. So basically it's like a cheeseburger meatloaf, and it's really good. So I baked it for an hour and a half. So it was done. It was really done. Okay. And then I had potatoes. So I got a bag of potatoes. I DoorDashed that. I also DoorDashed shrimp for later on in the week. And okay, so now I'm just going to start going kind of diagonal. I just want to have little stripes here. So I DoorDashed shrimp for later on in the week. I have potatoes, so I bought a whole bag of potatoes. So guess what I did? So the meatloaf had to cook for an hour. So I just washed a whole bunch of potatoes. There were big ones, there were small ones. It didn't even matter. And I took a pizza pan. I took a pizza pan and I put all these potatoes on the pizza pan in the oven. So I had a whole pan of baked potatoes of different sizes that baked for an hour and a half. So they were all done. Some of them were overdone. Okay, you know what? That's okay. There's my plaid, and I'm going to love it, and it's going to be fine. Okay, so that's the best I can do with this brush. It will be fine. I am not going to sweat the small stuff, guys, and it's all small stuff. Okay, and now I need to do the beak. So let me get a small brush for the beak, and we need to do an eyeball for our little thing. But yeah, cheeseburger meatloaf is really good. Paint it green with white dots. Oh, I could have done that too, but I think it's kind of cute like that. Don't you think? The little plaid. It's not bad. I think it's going to be cute on there. Yeah, polka dots would have been fine. Tina, need to get painting your last two cabinets. Oh, good luck with that. I hope that you get all done today. I bet it's going to look fabulous. I can't wait to see it. Cannot wait to see it. Okay, so I need to do the beak, and I'm going to use my same color I used on my sunflower, which was deep ochre. I'm going to kind of do little colors, different colors on my leaves, because I need to. We're going to speckle everything too. We're going to speckle it before we glue it all together. We'll glue some of it together, but there's pieces that I have to put into the base to know where parts of it go. Like the leaves, the little leaves are at the bottom. So I can't glue them on. Okay, there's my little beaky. And then I need to do an eyeball. And I need to do little white dots on the center of my sunflower. So there's my little beak on my cute little crow. And let me get an eyeball. So let's get some white. Actually, it doesn't matter. We can use light buttermilk. White or light buttermilk. Doesn't matter. No one's going to know, right? A little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it will all be done. And I can't wait to put it all together. Okay, so here's his eyeball. We do need to do the face on our little scarecrow. We'll bring that back. We're going to do some cheekies, and we'll do eyeballs. Okay, because we haven't done that yet. We were just kind of letting that dry. Okay, so the center of our sunflower is this. So we're just going to do some little dots here. This is a stylus. So a stylus is over in your area where your stencils are. They have them at Dollar Tree. They have them at your craft stores, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Okay, so there's those dots. And we need to get a little bit of different colors on these two leaves. This leaf is the same color as that. I realized that after I did it, I should have done it with maybe alizarin crimson or something like that. I'm just going to start putting other colors on there. So let's do this. We'll put a little bit of red over on this one. We'll go back and forth with our colors, kind of like we did before, like we kind of stippled them on. And I need to get, what other color do I need in there? I need yellow in that one. So these are just my brushes that I used on the other things. So we're just going to go back and forth. And how about a little bit of green in there to get, like, our leaves are changing color. right? Now it's kind of, our leaves are really changing color. Our leaves are kind of getting muddy. It will be fine. It will all be fine. Okay, so maybe a little more red in with that one, or orange. And then just kind of tap it, just kind of finger paint if you want to kind of blend it together. I do need to get some more yellow on these. Okay, so we're gonna get some more yellow in there. What are you doing, guys? You better not be getting in trouble. Well, that was green. That's not yellow. So I'm just trying to get a variety of colors on my leaves. So it looks like they're changing the colors are changing. It's fall. So I'm just going back and forth. Okay, a little bit of red. And then I think we'll be happy with it. and then just finger paint that in. So that's a leaf. And these leaves are going to be at the bottom of here. So they need to be a different color. Okay. I think that's fine. So that leaf is changing color. Let's get a little bit more yellow in there. Actual yellow. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then finger paint that in. Sometimes you got to get messy, guys, to get it to be right. And then we are going to do the face on the little scarecrow, and then we'll do inking on all of this. Okay, so I think that's going to be fine. That one looks brown. That one looks really brown. Let's add some more red in there. I'm like looking at the screen and it looks brown. Okay, there we go. I'm done. Okay, so finger painting. Sometimes you gotta do it. This, the brown on this needs a second coat. Let me do that really quick before I take this off and do the next one. Okay, so our stems on our pumpkins need a second coat. Like I said, they probably would. I just put a really light coat. So taking my little angle brush, doing a second coat on that. If you have questions, let me know. The meatloaf was really good. It honestly was. I just like it all. Then I don't have to do anything. I cut a slice of it. I already have everything on it. Okay, let's try all this so that it's ready to go when we come back to it. Yeah, it's just cheeseburger meatloaf. Has everything on it. I have a limited diet because of my food allergies. So you know what? Sometimes I just come up with weird combinations. Yep. Cut up an entire jar of pickles, and it was really good. Okay, all right, so this gets set to the side. Let's bring back this part, and let's do our little face on our scarecrow. So I need to get a thing for the cheekies. I didn't get that out yet. Okay, there's that. I need to get a color for the cheekies. Let's just do a pinkish color. That will look good. Which one? You know, or coral. Should we do coral? Maybe coral. I don't know if it's bright enough. Let's do pink. I'm like, which color should we do? Yesterday we did a cotton candy on the other one, and it looked fine. So let's do cotton candy for our cheekies, and then we need to do black eyeballs. We are gonna speckle black and white on everything. So cheekies, our little round brush that we have. This is our little pouncer. It's for doing stencils. It's a dauber. It's called a dauber. Okay, so just dab it into the paint, get most of that off. I actually have too much paint there. I wasted some. Get most of that off. And then you're going to do a circle. You're going to twist. So you're going to put it right where the cheekies go. Cheeky, cheeky. Okay, and then there's eyeballs. So I'll use my little stylus to do eyeballs. Okay, and take your black. And it is marked, so you can see. There also is marking for the mouth area that we're going to do with a pen. Okay, so eyeball. All right, and the nose goes on there. So let's do this. Let's dry that. Let's do our mouth with our marker. But let's dry this. We're going to do some little white dots in there. So I'm going to get out another little something to use. Okay. All right. It started to raise up. I held it. Okay, there. Let me pop the little bubbles. Okay, so we need to do the mouth part. Let me see if I can go in a little bit closer. I don't know if you can see. You can definitely see the heart. That should have been on the Levi part. I will transfer that to the Levi. So I'm going to use my marker. You can use a Sharpie. I'm just going to trace where the score line is. The score line's really light. So when I excuse me, when I created all the score lines on here for you last night, I knew that I'd have to go over this because it is super light. Just use your Sharpie marker to go over it. And then we're going to put a few little white highlights on the cheekies. And actually we can use our light buttermilk. We don't have to use white. So let's just do this. Let's just do three little dots right there. And then we're going to dry this and we're going to ink everything. We're going to start assembling and see how it looks. Guys, I think it's going to be super cute. Dry. We're going to glue things together. So let's take these things off of the board. Okay, take this off and then take this off. And we'll see if we have to add anything or do anything, we will. So this is going to get glued together. So all these things fit into these slots, okay? So the pumpkins are going to go in there. This is going to go in there. The feet are going to be glued at the front. So let's get some gluing done after we ink. I'm going to ink the edges really quick on this. So ink your edges. And super easy. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're not a designer, I would love if you would sprinkle so we can get this out to more people. I just love creating. When I teach, like I was teaching people all sorts of tricks, how to do things at the craft show. Even my crafter friends, I'm like, have you seen this? Do you know how to do this? I love to teach people shortcuts because, when I had the tape on my little sheet to do the small things, I was doing that at my craft show, and my painter craft show, okay, let me think what word do I want. My crafters who are painters came up and were watching, and they're like, oh my gosh, what a great idea. The tape is an amazing idea. And I said, I've been doing the tape forever. You guys have never done the tape? And they're like, no, we sit and we hold our small little pieces. They hold everything. And so I was able to teach them that little shortcut. I love being able to share all of my little wisdom my little things I've learned over the years. I love being able to share that with others. Because you know what, if I can help somebody else save some time and they can make more stuff, right, for them, either to sell or for themselves as a gift or friend or whatever, I love to be able to do that. You know what, there are no secrets that I have with crafting. I share everything with you guys. If you have questions, feel free to ask, because I feel like we all should be in this together. We should be we're one big team, and we all succeed together, help rise each other up, right? If you have a tip, tell me. I love learning new things. I love being able to do things that save time, okay? So I'm going to line this up, and we're going to set this to the side for the moment. I'm kind of feeling like I need to tape that but we're going to be speckling it. So taping's not going to work. Because I'm going to be speckling. Okay, here's my little scarecrow. Let's bring over some of his pieces, and we're going to start putting him together. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Hi, Teresa. We are doing a cute little scarecrow. You did miss some of it. You can always, the great thing is the replay is always there. There's a little thing right there. Okay. Replay's always there. Let's get all these pieces off. We'll just get all the pieces off, and then we'll ink and do what we got to do. We'll do what we got to do, right? There's his nose. Some of the things aren't going to... I see a puppy. What are you doing under there? Hey, Missy. Are you getting into trouble? What are you doing? You want to say hi? Okay, come here. What are we doing? Miss Chloe. Chloe's like, I want to say hi. Okay. All right, I'll get you. You say hi. Say hi, friends. Say hi, friends. Say, I'm a good girl. Say, I'm a good girl. Mwah. I love you. She is just such a sweetheart. She's a troublemaker sometimes. Oh, yes, you are. You're sometimes a troublemaker. Okay. Okay, love. Marley. Marley's right around the corner. I just love my dogs. I just love my dog. Oh, did you get to see her or not? Oh my gosh, I don't think that you got to see her. I think that you didn't get to see her. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I think I didn't put up the screen. Did I do it or not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but hey. Oh, Marley's here too. Come here. Come here, love. Oh, I can't get her with one arm. I'll have to put Chloe down. Sorry. Debbie, say hi, peoples. Say friends. Say hi, friends. Say hi, friends. Oh gosh, I think somebody pooped outside the door. I smell poop. One of you guys pooped. Or you have gas. Oh. Somebody pooped. Who pooped? Was it you? Did you poop? Miss Marley. Oh my gosh, they're so funny. Yes, they do miss hubby. Oh, you know what? Marley's got poop on her butt. So I'm going to be giving her a bath. She's got a poopy butt. I know, I love you, but I can't hold you anymore. Yeah, you got poo-poo on your butt. Oh, it's that long fur sometimes. They really do miss hubby a lot. Okay, there we go. Back to that. So, they miss him. So I have to just pay them extra attention. So she's going to get into a bath right after this. Do you hate that? Dogs that have long hair, sometimes they just get a piece of poop stuck on their little booty. That's what's going on with her. I get to sit here and smell. I'm glad we don't have smell-o-vision. I don't want to share that with you. Okay, so here's all of our pieces. We're going to ink them. She needs a bath anyways. It's time for a bath. She actually needs a haircut really bad. Okay, let's go ahead and we are going to ink our edges. Yeah, her haircut is kind of overdue. She grows really fast. Both her and Chloe, their hair grows really, really fast. Stubby, his hair doesn't grow quite as fast as theirs. His haircut is still looking okay. But both of them, it is time. It is time. So, yeah, she'll be getting a little bath. Not fun. They don't like it. She loves the pool, but I tell you what, she doesn't like it when I give her a bath. She's always trying to get out of the sink. I'm just going to ink all these. Let me go a little bit smaller on this so that you can see the whole thing. There we go. All right. I'm just putting ink around that. So if you haven't seen me do this, I use an ink pad. And I just go around the edges. The ink pad is Memento Luxe, and this one is Espresso Truffle. I do that on most of the pieces. I don't usually do it if there's words on something. I don't do it on the words because I feel like that is not it's not necessary on the words. We'll do it on our leaves. Sometimes you just use it to add some color to things. I'm not going to do it on the center of that. I'll do it on the edges of my little heart and these leaves, and then we'll start gluing together. And then we'll speckle. Speckle is going to add a lot to this little guy. So he probably looks like he's kind of plain, but once we speckle everything, here's his hands. He's going to be adorable. I just can't wait. I cannot wait to see this all together. Here's his little overalls. Do around everything. Try to get right in there. Around it all, around the corner and down the street, there lived a dog with great big feet. Oh, who knows that? Around the corner and down the street, there lived a dog with great big feet. His tail was long and his ears hang low, and his something wobbled to and fro. Oh, I don't know what it was that wobbled to and fro. If it was George, I know what it was. His wobblies. Okay. We are getting silly today. It is a silly Monday. I have a lot to do. So I'm going to get all of your stuff done. If you paid for your invoice for your transfers. They're going out tomorrow. If you didn't pay yet, you need to pay. You need to get in there and get it paid. If you can't find your invoice, send me a message. You'll see it right there. And you're going to send it to me, a message to me, not to DIY Crafts with Dar, because that goes to the business side. That's not where the invoices are. The invoices are on my side. Hi, Doris. How are you? Headed to breakfast with Joe. Oh, nice. Have a fun day. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Carol. Let me see if anybody else hopped on. Okay, let's glue this little scarecrow together. He's going to be so darn cute. Can't wait. Can't wait. And there is a little neckerchief there. That's this little neckerchief. I am so excited for this. If you want to use a glue gun to do part of this so it glues right away, you can. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to leave it. I think it will be fine. If we don't, we might not put it in the stand right away, but we are going to speckle. So speckling takes up a little bit of time, so it does have time to dry. Make sure that it's all the way down to the bottom, but there is this little thing right here. This is what goes into the slot. So make sure that that slot part is there. Okay, gonna put our little buttons and then our neckerchief and our hat. So we're going to put a little bit of glue up here for the hat, and then we're going to put our little gloves on, which are the hands basically. Okay, this goes in here, and then the nose. We'll do the nose. Okay, there's a button. Yeah, it does show up. Okay, I'm going to take some of that glue out though. When I press it in there, the whole little center is filled with glue. Let's get some of that out of there. Well, hope everybody is having a great Labor Day so far. I'm just going to labor on Labor Day. Nothing new about that. I love to work. It's funny, but I love to work. I love my job. I love my crafty friends. I love being able to get you guys all the cute kits. Okay, there's my little nose area. I am going to take some time, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. Sue and I are going to head up to my cabin, and I have to winterize. So I actually didn't have the stuff with me last time to winterize, and I kind of use that as an excuse that, you know, I'm just going to go back. Here's our little sunflower. And then there's the leaves for the sunflower, which worked out good. And then we get to get away. You know what? We all need to get away sometimes. We all need to take some time for ourselves, and that will be our time. We're not going to stay for a long time. We're just going to go up. We're going to go up on a Friday, come back on a Sunday. So let's see, hands. I'm trying to decide. I think the hands need to kind of be down at an angle like that. I don't think, or should I do them straight out? Okay, you guys tell me, straight out, straight, or down. I'm kind of thinking down, like that. Okay, then there's the heart. Okay, the heart goes right here. Heart goes there. And then shoes are going to be out here. So I'm going to find my placement. Shoes are not going right on top of here. This will be on here. So we'll put this in the center. Okay, so this is a spacer. Okay, that's a spacer. And then shoes are on top of that. And then our cute little crow. I think they should be down like that too. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for sprinkling, Cynthia. Hi, Linda. Okay, so there's our little feeties. You don't want it to be lower than this little thing right here, because that is going to go into the slot. Okay, so, and our pumpkins are going to go in between. So I need to try to keep that so that it will stay. So it's not going to move. Okay, I think that's going to be good right like that. Okay, and then let me stand up. The little crow is going to be right here. Like kind of like it's sitting on top of the shoe, but it really isn't. It's on the overalls. Okay, so it's right there. Just like that. And then it has its little wing. is going to be there just like that. This is going to be so cute, but we are going to speckle it still because speckling is going to add to it so much. Okay, so that should be just like that. Down, yeah, down I think too. I think it's good like that, like down at an angle. Okay, perfect. Now here's the leaves. Now if these leaves don't look good on here, I'm going to do something different. Okay, so this is, which one goes which side? Sorry, I have to look at my picture. These are just part of the leaf of this. So this is a leaf on here, and then these are leaves that have fallen on the ground. Okay, so we have two sets of leaves. One is a leaf that's on the pumpkin itself, and one is a leaf that's on the ground down here. Let me move this for a second. Okay, so what you want to make sure is that, see this slot down here? That slot goes into here. So the leaf cannot be lower than the slot because then it would be in the way. It needs to be right even with the slot. Does that make sense? Let me show you what I'm talking about. It can't be lower than the slot is, okay? Does that make sense? If you want to wait and put it on afterwards, that's fine. I think it's a good color. I think the leaf is actually a great color. Okay, so just like that, there's one. Okay, and then this one's on this side. You can do your leaves any color, okay? You don't have to do them crazy color like I did, like a bazillion colors. You can do them all solid if you want. Okay, now we're going to get our paper out so we can do our speckling. Okay, so all of that has been glued together. Let me move some of my paint. We're going to speckle with black and white, white and black. All right, so paper. Let me move this really quick. Be careful not to move your stuff around. This is going to be so cute, guys. I'm so excited about this. I think it's going to be adorable. All right. Put this here, and let me move this whole thing for a moment. Un momento. Somewhere. Where's the flat spot for it? Okay. Let me bring in paper towels like we did yesterday. Paper towels to speckle on. Okay, and I have my toothbrushes here. Oopsie. I'm tearing my paper towels. Oh, there's a piece of jute. Okay, so let me just do this. It's getting hot in here. You guys. Okay. All right, so we are going to do black and white. So I'm going to get some other colors in here, and we need to have some water. Okay, so here goes our little guy. We want to make sure things aren't moving though. I heard the feet move. So I'm going to make sure that isn't moving again. Okay, this is going to go here. Get that hand in the right place. And we may not be able to put it into our base right away because it's going to move still. The glue is not dried yet. Okay, we are going to speckle. So we're going to get black and white. Let me just put some white over the top of this. We're going to get a little more black, and then I'm going to get some water. Okay, I'm going to get some water in a little dish. Hi, Christy. How are you? Happy Labor Day. I'm just going to get two because one for white, one for black. And I don't have it. I'm going to pour some out of here. Don't have any more in my water bottle. I need to fill my water bottle. All right. So take your toothbrush. We're going to speckle. We're going to speckle our little guy. Let me just scooch it down just a little bit so you can see everything. Thanks for sprinkling. I'm going to give one of these away at the end of the day. So go ahead and make sure you're sprinkling. Okay, this one's going to be for white. Going to dip it in the water, put on your paper towel, dip it in your paint, put it on the paper towel, dip it in the water on the paper towel. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, you don't want big drops. You're going to test it out. Let's test it on this part on the base. Okay, that looks good. Little sprinkles. So we're going to speckle all of this. And we're going to do black and white. Okay, so that is my standard. The only time I ever waver from that and do a different color is on my gingerbread. I will do brown instead of black. Okay, we'll probably put more white on after we put our black. Okay, so wipe your finger. And then do your water, your paper towel, your paint, your paper towel, your water, your paper towel. Okay, tap, tap, tap. This is an old paintbrush, and it has crazy bristles. So I'm going to test it out over here on this piece that doesn't matter as much. And then I'm going to bring it in and we're going to speckle all of this stuff here. And then we're going to do a little more white on there. I love how the little blue jeans look. I think it's so cute. I love the speckled look. I think that just makes it. It just finishes it off. Okay. Going to put a little bit more white. So we're going to repeat. Water, paper towel, paint, paper towel, water, paper towel, tap, 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 test it over here, and then come back over here a little bit more white, and then we're done. We're going to dry it, and this is going to be so adorable. I'm so excited. Sometimes things just really make me happy, and this little guy just makes me smile. It just makes me smile. He's just so adorable. All right, take your stuff away. These little guys, I'm going to just take my paper towel and kind of sop some of that water up. Oh, thank you, Karen. You have to start speckling. Speckling does add a lot, and it's not scary. Just order some little... Or go to the Dollar Tree. Go to the Dollar Tree and get some toothbrushes. That's a good place. I ordered like a whole bunch from Amazon. Now we're going to dry this. Whose birthday is it? Let me see. Oh, Denise's birthday. Happy birthday, Denise. You're celebrating your birthday today. Your son is home from North Carolina. How fun. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Aw. That is so nice to have him there. Let me try. The speckles dry fairly quickly. So if you have a big speckle, like a big drop, then it's going to take a little bit. But the speckles are watered down and they're going to dry like right away, basically. When I'm doing painting, I don't use a blow dryer. I just let it dry on its own. But you can use your heat gun or a blow dryer. Okay, going to take this off of here, and then we are going to, I'm going to assemble it, but we'll see if the pieces might start sagging, but I want to show you how to assemble it. And then I'll probably take them apart. I'm not going to glue them together right now. Okay, so see the center one? That's where this goes. So this goes right here, and it might be easier to do your feet afterwards. Then this one's on this side. It might be easier because look at now, my crow is in the wrong place. Yeah, my crow needs to go over. Guys, oh, you know what? We're going to take the crow off. We're going to take the crow off for a moment. And we're going to get our little pumpkin in place. So this is where you find out it's like, oh, the crow should have been over a little bit, okay? Which is fine. I'll fix that. I just have some glue I have to get off of there. And then my heart might need to go over also. So it just slides right down in there. So sometimes it's better to wait and put some of those pieces on. Okay, my heart is fine. Let me just take a paper towel and some of the glue that was on where my crow was, I'm just going to kind of get that off of there. I'll show you what I'm doing. See, it was going to touch and be in the wrong place. Okay, there's my leaf. Here's my leaf. Let's just kind of lay this down so you can see it all. So you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so sometimes even your best plan is not a good plan. That's just going to go there. So maybe waiting to put that little crow on would have been a better idea. I'm going to get some of that glue off, but it's going to be fine right there. Okay. So the other thing is I can move my slot out so that my slot's further out so that it's easier. Okay, what do you think? I think he's so cute. I think what I'll do is I'm not going to glue the base in. I'm going to just set it down and let it dry. But I think he's really cute. I think I can stand it up for just a moment for you guys to see. I think he's adorable. I think he turned out really super cute. I love that he's kind of chubby. I love that part. And I love the big shoes. I think that the shoes are really adorable. I know. How fun. Okay, let me just put you up to myself. And let's stand him up for a moment. Some of his pieces might start sliding. But I'm going to do that. We'll go up closer. And what do you think? I think he's so cute. I think he's adorable. Let me get a better close-up for you. There we go. I think he's super duper cute. That little crow might need to just be adjusted a little bit. There we go. I like it like that. And if you want to move your leaves out, you can move the leaves out a little bit. They don't have to be right on there. They can be slid out. There we go. I think it's super fun. My crow is moving though. My crow, I need to lay it down. Okay, so I'm going to finish. I think it turned out really cute. I love him. All right, that was a fun project. Okay, guys, I'm gonna lay him down in just a second so that the crow can actually dry in the right position. I have this already in. I have it already on Shopify, so it's already available. I'll take a picture of him and I'll post a link, but it's already there for you guys. All right, love you guys. Have a wonderful Labor Day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.